Greetings, fellow bridge lovers, and welcome back to the Bridge Base Online YouTube channel. I'm Bridging with Kai, and today I am so excited to tell you that the eBridge Cup is finally here, and I'm also very overjoyed to say that I'm here with the Peter Hollands, Bridge with Steve, and Moga, also known as BridgeBabe530, and in these videos, we are going to be going over our own experiences in the eBridge Cup. We're going to be comparing our results, and each of us will be telling a story of eBridge Cup glory or disaster. Without further ado, let's go say hi to our eBridge Cup crew. All right, everybody, here we are with everyone. We've got Pete above me. We've got Morgan over there. And then we've got Steve over there. Hey, welcome in, everyone. How's the eBridge Cup been going for y'all so far?
I'm having a blast. Loving it.
Yeah, it's been good. Lots of opportunities to play.
Changed to play match points instead of imps. I do a lot more imps, so this is different.
Yeah. I've been having a difficulty with the match points as well. I'm so used to imps. I'm like, love bidding games, and then we get to crazy spots. Yeah.
Then you go down.
And then you go down. I've had a 3-0 trump down 8 already, which...
Oh, I had something close to that.
It's been a lot of fun so far. So we're in the qualifiers right now. It started just about 3 days ago for us, so we've all played some tournaments and had some fun with it.
So I'm confused, Kai. How does the tournament work?
All right, so how does the eBridge Cup work? Well, this is basically a day-long style tournament that goes over the course of 3 months and can be played on either Bridge Base Online or Funbridge. The eBridge Cup is giving out $15,000 in cash prizes. One of those prizes is first place in the eBridge Cup wins $5,000. But how do you work to getting those $5,000? The first month is September. Between September 1st and September 28th on Bridge Base Online, 112 tournaments are going to be offered. There's going to be 4 sent out a day, and each of them are 12 boards. Each of them also give out ACBL crystal points. You can play as many of these tournaments as you would like, but only the top 10 scores that you score will count towards qualifying. Your top 10 scores are going to be compared against everybody else's top 10 scores, and the top 470 from either platform qualify into the semifinals, plus 60 lucky people, 30 people from each platform, will be going on to the semifinals. Between October 1st and October 30th, there is going to be another 90 tournaments that are available on Bridge Base Online, 12 boards each, and 3 are going to be sent out a day, and you can play as many of them as you want. And once again, the top 10 scores are going to be compared against everybody else's top 10 scores. Points awarded in these tournaments are black ACBL Masterpoints. And if you are in the top 100 players on each platform, you move on to the finals. Now, if you did not qualify during the qualifiers, there's also the E-Cup 2, which follows a similar format. During October, there's going to be 120 tournaments, 12 boards each, 4 a day. You can play as many of them as you want, and the top 5 10-board averages get cash prizes. Master points that will be awarded in the E-Cup 2 is crystal points. Now, the finals. If you are in the top 200 players on either platform that make it to the finals, the very first 2 weeks of November are going to be a pre-registration period. You must pre-register in order to participate in the finals. After pre-registering for the finals, you are then going to embark on a 100-board tournament. 50 of the boards are going to be played on Bridge Base Online, and 50 of the boards are going to be played on Funbridge, and both of them are free. The playing period for the Bridge Base Online 50-board tournament is going to be first. That is going to be between November 17th and November 23rd. And then immediately after that, the Funbridge tournament is going to be available between November 24th and November 30th. Cash prizes will be awarded to the best scorers in the combined results between the Funbridge and the Bridge Base Online tournaments. Not only will there be cash prizes, but you can also win silver points and gold points. Also, WBF points are going to be awarded to winners as well. All right, so if the eBridge Cup sounds fun, go give it a try. It's live on Bridge Base Online and Funbridge right now. I'm having a blast playing, and I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on those leaderboards. So that's how it works, everyone. Now it's story time. Each of us are now going to tell a story of glory or disaster that happened to us in the eBridge Cup so far this week. Does anybody want to go first?
Why not? I have a hand, which was literally the first hand that I played in the eBridge Cup. It was a mini roller coaster. So for this one here, it went 1 heart, and I just decided to bid 2 clubs pretty normally. And I had an interesting bidding decision come up when it went 2 hearts. I bid 2 no trump, and partner actually bid 3 hearts here. And here I was like, ooh, match points. Do we go for hearts? Do we go for no trumps? What are people's choices?
Definitely no Trump. It's match points.
It's match points. When in doubt, bid 3 no.
I bid
Yeah,
3 no
so-
playing with Gib all the time.
Yeah. So I gave 3 no trumps a go, and that went all pass and went low diamond lead. I was like, oh, this is looking pretty good. I got my 2 diamonds, 4 or 5 clubs, a spade, and I can work on hearts. And if hearts behave nicely, maybe I make like 12 tricks pretty comfortably. But it went diamond to the queen, and I won. And anytime like I see a card like this, I always like to go, okay, West has the jack of diamonds. If East had queen jack, they would always play the lower touching cards. Now I let a low heart, and it went to the 10 and king.
Held. Very nice.
All right. So I was like, this is looking promising. At this stage, I crossed over to my ace of clubs and then pulled another heart up. And they actually took the ace now.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, didn't break.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
But I'm starting to like piece things together. We know West has the jack of diamonds. West has the jack and a low heart. I was like, okay, so what do I actually have? And they played a spade now. So I got that. And what do people want to do from here?
I think if you knock out the king of spades, you've got a squeeze against West, haven't you?
isn't our Queen of Hearts good?
Oh, yeah.
Our queen of hearts is good.
Yeah, so, yeah, you
but-
don't have a squeeze there. You've got one too many tricks.
If we lose the King of Spades, then that's it. The hand's over.
I agree.
Isn't there an idea is just playing out all the clubs and then you try to take the ace of diamonds and exit another one? And then West gets end played or something like that? Aren't they like somehow like squeezed in 3 suits where if like they keep...
Oh, yeah. You're right. You don't play the king of spades. You just cash 4 clubs, and then you've got them, haven't you?
Yeah.
So you have to squeeze them. But I was a trick out.
Yeah. So here went club lead, and they pitched a spade, another club, and here they actually just throw the 9 of diamonds. And there was a spot where there was a triple squeeze against them, but it was so close to being able to do a repeating triple squeeze.
Ooh, those
So-
are really satisfying.
Yeah, they just throw all the diamonds away, and you don't get them, even if they've got everything.
Okay, so they actually threw diamonds away. They have got the king of spades, but here, what I was hoping for, if I play the clubs, if they go, oh, I hope partner's got the queen of spades, and if they're thinking they're the only ones guarding hearts,
Yeah.
and they're the only one protecting diamonds, if they went and threw a spade away, and then another one, if they let go of the spade, hoping partner's got this, then it goes another heart, and that gives me tricks. But then I was also thinking that if I played a spade, they'll then get squeezed in hearts and diamonds. I didn't actually need the jack of spades.
Salt in the wound.
But they actually abandoned their diamonds here. So I still get my 11 tricks, but no triple squeeze there. So that was the first hand. And this hand was sort of a sign of how I started into the tournament. I started very slowly. I scored 52%. I sort of went in going, oh yeah, this will be cruisy qualifying. I should easily qualify. Let's just to get some tournaments under my belt, score pretty well. It wasn't like that. I didn't get what I wanted. It was a tough start to this.
Robots
but-
are on their A game in this tournament.
And they keep throwing you bad splits as well. It's very uncomfortable. So it's
Very
definitely a
rude.
challenge always.
This was the very first hand that I played in the qualifier, and I thought it was an interesting triple squeeze.
Oh,
Well, you've already done well by playing in 3N, haven't you?
Yeah, for this one, I did 72% on this board and scraped in 51% overall. This was like the highlight of this tournament.
awesome. Thanks for the story. The
Thank you.
almost triple squeeze. I can go next. Let's see what craziness Kai has gotten into this time.
The double involved.
Huh? There was no doubling in this one, thankfully. It also was not 3 no trump down 8 minus 800.
That's the next one we're covering.
Yeah, that one was a lot less intriguing than this one was. All right, cool. This one was more of like Kai being optimistic while bidding. I just loved my hand. I'm like, I see a lot of winners. Who cares about the club suit? I've got a void. Like, this is just beautiful. But also, I despise opening 2 clubs with a 3-suited hand, even though you have a bunch of tricks. So I just was like, I'm going to be natural here. When it goes pass to me, I just opened a heart. And then we had a 2 spades overcall from West, and I was like, Ooh, even better. There's like no spade wastage. Let's go. Good signs. It goes pass from partner. Not as much of a good sign anymore, but I'm still optimistic. I bid 3 diamonds, shaping out, trying to show partner what I like, and then partner bids 3 spades. And then I was like, oh, it's on. Let's go. Partner is showing support for me. So when I got to this point, does anybody have anything that they think they would do in this spot? If 3 spades was just showing support for diamonds and a good hand.
Well, in theory, partner hasn't got a spade stop because they could have tried no trumps. So partner wasn't really sat there with a penalty pass of spades. So my guess is partner's got club values or just long diamonds. And in either case, I think some sort of jump in diamonds is fine.
What about 4 hearts? Could that make? Is that, if we're not going for slam, do we want to play in like a 5-1 fit in hearts?
You've not met Kai, have you? I think 4 hearts is an offer to play, isn't it?
Yeah, 4 hearts was not any, like, I was looking here at like control bids. What were my options to continue going on to slam? And
Oh, maybe like 4 spades.
4 spades. Yeah, that was
Keep it
also
going.
an option, but I wasn't.
What about 4 clubs? Try and guide them not to lead it.
Ooh, the
I really
misdirect.
could. I could just bid 4 clubs, be like, I've got a control here, guys. But no, I did a very bad thing.
Oh no.
Everyone knows you do not key card with a void, right?
Unless you're Kai.
Unless
Then
you're
the rules
Kai.
don't apply.
I don't care. So I've key carded. And then my partner tells me 5 diamonds, which is 1 or 4 key cards. And then I was just like, that's nice, partner. Surely partner's got the key card in clubs, surely, right? That's definitely what's happened here. And if not, because this has just seemed to be how the sets were going for me in this particular tournament, was that my partner had very, very useful singletons. So
They strategically set up the hands for that. Yeah.
right.
And it's just going to keep going.
So I know that my partner has a singleton in clubs if they don't have the ace in clubs, and that we're going to be making slam. So I just bid 6 diamonds.
Well, it always makes, right?
6 diamonds always make, right? It's just how it works. I don't get doubled, okay? That's a plus for Kai. I got the reasonable king of spades lead. When we are locking...
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We're off the ace king of clubs. Uh-oh. I just calculated at this point that I had a bunch of pitches on hearts probably. As long as I roughed 1 spade and I was able to pitch 2 clubs and a spade, that I would be just fine. So play continued. I started by roughing just so that, you know, you can always take the ace later. And then I drew trumps. I played the ace, and I played the king, and of course everything falls nicely for Kai. Well done.
Of course.
And then I played the ace of hearts, and, you know, all the things went away, and everything was fine. The hearts even split for me, and I made 7.
Wow.
So, yeah, that was fun. And, you know, it's a bad slam.
Nice slam bidding.
Yeah, it was very strategic, very well thought out, and it worked. And this got me a 98%. I was not the only one here, so...
Hundreds are tough to get, aren't they?
They
You got to
are.
really try hard.
Yeah.
You do.
You gotta get real creative.
Really
You should have bid 7.
I should have bid 7, because partner was going to have a void in clubs, right? I mean,
Absolutely.
the person on lead did not have the ace of clubs, so it would have worked. Same thing would have happened.
How would they know?
So yeah, that's my story, and this was actually my best board. Has anybody got 100 yet so far?
I've looked actually. Maybe. I did start when there was a round where there's only like 30 people had entered it because I play mine very early in the morning. Started with 400s.
My highest so far is 96%. That's the highest I've gotten.
Okay.
you're gonna
96
you
is
get-
pretty good. Who's next? Who wants to tell their next story?
On the same sort of train of thought there. Here we are with this very exciting hand. This is different than Kai's hand where he has 3 suits. I do technically have 2 suits, but there's a 2-card disparity between my hearts and my diamonds. So I feel like starting this one with 2 clubs is very reasonable. So that's exactly what I did with this one. I started with 2 clubs, and then my partner, lovely little soul, of course, what suit did they pick?
Clubs.
They picked clubs. And so my immediate reaction was, get out of here.
No. How dare you?
So I'm like, okay, all right, calm, composed. Let's finish this up. So I bid 3 hearts. Okay, it seems normal.
Yeah.
I've already established that I have a super strong hand. Don't need to jump. I can just 3 hearts. It's fine. So the robots, their slam bidding is even better than Kai's slam bidding. They just avoid key card altogether. And you know what their response was here?
7.
5 clubs.
7 hearts. I was
There's
like,
a lot of faith that you have in your board.
oh my God. It's like, okay, so you just started by throwing out the clubs, just like casually, no big deal. And then I introduce hearts and you're like, yes, let's go. I'm like, what is happening with this robot right now? This is the second board that I played in the tournament, so not quite as good as Pete's. The first board was 2-0 making 3, so that one was real exciting. And then we get to 7 hearts here within 4 bits. I was like, that's amazing. How fast can you get to 7? This is probably the fastest I've gotten there. So we pass, nothing exciting there. And then I get the Queen of Spades as an opening lead, and it's just an easy little nothing hand. The only thing that was exciting was that I needed to rough a diamond before I drew trump, because trumps do actually split 3-0 on this hand. My one concern is, what if it splits 4-0, but that's not even really a concern because we have the ace, king, queen, and jack. So I do have to commend the robots here for their impeccable bidding. Never seen them get so spot on before, like in this hand. But yeah, I just thought that this was a fascinating start. And then my favorite part was after I claimed 7 tricks, or claimed 13 tricks, so making 7, LOL. I got my little score, and it was like 52%. It's like, what was I supposed to do? What did you people do better than me? So I guess some people like corrected to 7 no trump.
And the
It's
diamond
just-
finesse was on?
If the diamond finesse was on, yes.
No! No!
So yes, over time it did actually increase to 60%. So this was not a completely useless board, but I thought it was a fun one to show here. So
Yeah.
that was my exciting hand.
Speediest Grand Slam you've ever seen. Board
Yes.
2 in a tournament, and it's just yeeted out there. Why not?
Just straight up. They're like, YOLO.
Thanks for sharing, Morgan. All right, Steve,
I'll
show us
give it a
what you
go.
got.
You guys are more technically savvy than me because I haven't bid it out for you. I've already shown you the bidding. So my partner opens a club, and we're playing best time bridge. So it's unlikely that we're going to make a slam or anything. Where I didn't need to be any scientific. I thought 3-hand's probably where we're going to end up. I hope you approve.
Conceal the majors, yeah.
Right. They have no clue.
Yeah, you have stops and everything. And even if you have a forfeit, if partner has 4 small spades or 4 hearts to the jack or something, they might break badly and you might not want to be in it. They need a heart, and we can see the partner's got what we need them to have. How many tricks have we got off the start? Well, we're going to make 5 clubs. 4 hearts on this lead is 9, ace of spades is 10, and maybe a diamond's 11. Can you foresee any issues?
Transportation.
Yeah.
So it's hard to cash 4 hearts and then the clubs. So you have to cash the clubs before the hearts. And if they knock out your ace of spades when they get in with their ace of clubs, you won't be able to untangle the hearts if they don't break. I do what you need to do anyway. I take the free heart finesse at trick 1 just to make sure I guarantee my 4 tricks. And that holds. So I'm now just going to knock out the ace of clubs. So I sneakily play a club to the 9.
Could have played low to the 7.
And I played another club and I played a 3rd club, and that went to ace. So now if they return a diamond, they take the ace of diamonds, but I should be able to untangle my tricks now. But they didn't. They played a spade. We've got an issue now. We go spade, small. What do we do? Well, we can't take it and knock out the diamonds because then they cash some spades. So we're in a bit of a problem now. So what we can potentially do is just hope hearts break and just try and cash out and hope that you'll be able to take 4 heart tricks. But if the hearts are breaking, I decided I'm just going to duck this spade because there might be some sort of finagling at the end with a squeeze, and you know I like squeezes. So I duck the spade because taking it doesn't really gain me anything. And if you play a diamond now, I'm only going to make 10. They're going to get their 3 tricks. But they play another spade, so I win this. And now I play a heart to dummy. And I'm going to cash some clubs. Everyone falls to the heart, so we know hearts aren't 5-1 or anything. I'm going to cash a club, and it goes club, small, pitch a spade, small, club, small, pitch a spade, small. Ooh, king of spades. What are they throwing the king of spades for? What do you think they've got when they do this?
They got their 2 hearts, but they don't think you've got 4 spades until you pitched a spade either.
Yeah.
But They're keeping the Jack of Diamonds or something strange because they still
Yeah.
don't think you've got long hearts either.
Yeah, they could have King Jack of Spades because it went the spade to the Queen or something, didn't it? They could have equal spades and be discarding. But more importantly, when they throw a big spade like this, they've probably got the Ace of Diamonds and 2 hearts. Why is no one throwing a heart away? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because if they both had a small heart, it would be like the smallest remaining heart, and they would know it wouldn't be worth keeping, would it? They wouldn't do that. So I think he's got 2 hearts. And if he's got the Ace of Diamonds as well, we're going to get him. Because what happens now on the last club, if his hand is 2 hearts, the Ace of Diamonds, and another card, if he throws the other card away, what do we do now? Well, we can play the Queen of Hearts, throw him in with a diamond, and then he has to give us the Ace of Hearts.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So what type of squeeze is this?
Oh, I don't know.
Stepping stone?
It's a stepping stone squeeze.
Okay.
If he keeps the hearts, so we can't overtake the hearts, he does Ace of Diamonds. We cash the heart, and the reason we know we're going to get it right because when we play the Queen of Hearts, East will show out, and then we've got no other option to play for the squeeze having worked. Okay, so when we play the Queen of Hearts, we know he's got 2 hearts left, so we let the Queen of Hearts hold, and then we exit and hoping he's got the Ace of Diamonds and we get him. But you know what the computer does when they know you've caught them in a squeeze? They just kind of discard randomly, so they just discarded the hearts away. But we had it right. Well, we had it. We had
Yeah.
it right.
You did, yeah.
If he throws the 10 of spades away and he played the king from king 10 because they were equals, if he throws the spade away, we cash the Queen of Hearts, he shows out, and then we get him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think I would have got that, although I wasn't actually pressed to do so at the time, but it is an actual squeeze on the hand for 10 tricks. So
Very
I did have
nice.
11 to start with and only made 10, so that wasn't the best, I suppose.
The robots really don't like letting people squeeze them. They're like, nope,
Nope.
you
no,
don't get that glory.
No satisfaction.
And that was the first board in a set. It scored well, not a top. I got a 60-something% in, so I'll take it.
Well, that was better than my 7 hearts.
Yeah. Well,
Kai's the only one that actually got a good score.
The rest of us are just mediocre.
maybe you guys should be bidding more bad slams and see what happens. Wow, okay. Beautiful stepping stone squeeze. Thanks for sharing, Steve. We've played a bunch of boards and we've told a lot of stories, but where do we actually stand in the rankings right now? The lowest of all of us, but yet to play most of the tournaments so far, is Morgan! Yeah.
Running score of 50%.
Let's go. And then after that, there's me. I've played about 8 tournaments and I currently have like an average of around 56. There's one like 69% that's like holding it all up. And then next we have Steve.
I've got my 10 in. I've got 6 good scores and 4 bad ones, but I've got 2 in the 70s that are bringing everything up. So they're going to stay there to the end, I think.
Awesome. And currently in the top 20 is Pete. Woo!
Whoop, whoop.
So I'm up to a 60 average, but I've got one really good score of 74%. So I reckon Steve's a good chance of jumping me with those bunch of 70s. I think I've got lots of middling solid scores, but I've certainly been playing all the tournaments so
Right.
far.
Every single one counts. And any of those tournaments could be a 70 that pulls you up.
It's only your top 10 scores that end up counting,
Yeah.
though, right?
Right. So the number is like how
So
many
hit and
70s
miss,
can you
I
get?
think.
Yeah. So now I've sort of got free range to absolutely go for it. None of this solid bridge.
Let's bid those shaky slams like Kai. Just
Mhm.
really embrace
My
it. Bid
strategy.
7 no. Like, let's go.
Why have I got 60% for bidding game? Oh, yeah, Morgan and Kai played.
Yeah.
It's,
Right.
they're
We do what we
interesting,
can.
One of the things that I love to see is I was like looking at who else was doing well.
Hmm.
And I saw recent Bermuda Bowl winner, Adam Kaplan, the day after
Oh.
winning the Bermuda Bowl, plays every single tournament. He hasn't had enough bridge. He's up in third. He's playing. You know, I played 2 weeks solid bridge high level. Now's the time. Let's get on the board. And he's just playing them all and crushing it.
Oh my gosh. Well,
He needs more WBF master
Your
points.
It's been a lot of fun, guys. Thanks for telling your stories. I hope that everybody watching this is trying out the eBridge Cup for themselves. See if you can go and win those cash prizes, get those master points. And I heard that WBF master points are going to be awarded in the final as well. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thanks to everyone for joining in. It was so good to see you all. And see you all next week, everyone. Keep enjoying the tournament. Woo!